Well, as you guys saw from that last clip, it's snowing outside. I was hoping we were going to have snow for at least a couple of days, but it looks like the snow came early, so we had to tune up our personal snowblower. This is a Ariens Deluxe 30. It has a Briggs & Stratton engine on it. It's a Polar Force 14.50 305cc, so we had to tune it up. It's been sitting in our trailer for at least maybe 2 years. We haven't used it since like the last winter, so maybe like a year and a half it's been sitting in there. It's a really good snowblower. It has a lot of power. It's just right now the carburetor is surging because obviously there's still fuel in there and stuff, so we're gonna have to flush out the fuel system, go through that carburetor real quick, make sure that everything's working good, and we're also gonna change the oil. Let's check the oil real quick. I think the last time I checked it wasn't too bad, but we're gonna change it anyways. Let's see. Yeah, it's not that black, but we might as well go ahead and change it. That way we don't have any problems during the snow. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be flushing out this fuel system. Let's see how much gas it has. We never emptied out the gas, but yeah, there's gas in there. So we're gonna have to empty that out and then go through the carburetor real quick to make sure that everything's free. So with this one, I'm thinking we have to take off these 2 screws. Here's our carburetor screw, so I'm guessing these 2, those 2, and then there is a little plastic cover right here which just unscrews by hand, that way you can get more room. And then we have to pull off this choke, pull off the primer, and then this whole cover should come off, that way we can get access to the carburetor. So let me set you guys up somewhere and we'll get started. I think these are going to be 5/16, 8mm. Yep. Gloves. It's actually kind of cold. Just take off this cover real quick. Just has one of these twist off screws. You don't have to take off the nut or anything. Just make sure you're good. Yeah, you guys are good right there. Wow, it's a pretty big carburetor too. What is this? Let's see. Looks like it hooks up to a choke down here, so we might be able to pry it off. There you go. There's your choke lever, just pries right off. And then this should slide right out, just like that. And then we got a few things to disconnect down here. Wow, there's a little nest. So we got a key switch, which can just disconnect, unplug. And then a primer. It just broke right off. It's okay. Probably install a new one. And then you can pull off this cover right here. Got 2 washers, 2 spacers. Got ourselves an air filter. Here's how you guys can see the choke works. It just goes up there and it just chokes it down here. Gotta take off this fuel line right here. Pull that up. Break it loose. Let's shut off the gas. Has the fuel shut off, which is good. Come on. Wow, it stinks, you guys. It's only been sitting there for like 2 years, so it's still got some time, but it's starting to gunk up in there. Alright, now you can pry off this fuel line. Let's shut it off too, just in case, so it don't lose a lot of gas. Move this fuel line out of the way here. Let's get ourselves a little container. Alrighty. Let's open up this gas. 1 second. Come on. There you go. Get a quick fuel sample here. I don't think there's gonna be any water, but I mean, you never know. I'm gonna go ahead and time lapse this part. So luckily there wasn't any water, that's good. Just really stale fuel. So to remove this governor, you got your spring, which just unhooks. Pretty simple. Let's see. I got gloves on, so it's a little difficult. Okay, there's our spring. And then for this governor arm, you have a little tab that slides out. You gotta kind of pull it out to one side. A little black tab. Okay, like that. Once you get that black tab off, you can pull this arm up and this connects. And now, carburetor should come off. Pry it off. Carburetor hasn't come off in years, so I mean. I don't see anything holding it on, so it's probably just stuck on there. Put the screwdriver, give it a few taps. Come on. Wow. Alrighty, so unfortunately, I can't slide off the carburetor. It's just stuck on there, so we're just gonna drop the bowl from here. We got 2 Phillips screws sticking up, and the bowl should drop right down. Hopefully the bowl comes off. I'm really hoping that it does. If not, we might just have to put some fresh fuel in here and see what happens, but let's go ahead and try and drop the bowl. Alrighty, so unfortunately we were unable to get the carburetor off. But like I said, we did drop the bowl, clean it out really good. I also did clean out the fuel system, so it should be ready to go. I installed a new primer line, put everything back together. So let's go ahead and try and start it and see how it runs. Choke, do a quick prime, throttle, gas is on. Come on. Alrighty, this thing runs like a beast. It sounds really good. It sounds better than before. Before it wouldn't even run on off of choke. So now it is running off of choke. So that's really good. Like I said, we put fresh gas in it. So now we're gonna go ahead, drop that plug, and change the oil. Yep, it was due for a change. That's for sure. Wow, look at that. I don't see metal shavings though, so that's good. So we're gonna go ahead and change this, let it drain out, and then put some fresh oil in it, and it should be ready to go. Alrighty, so we went ahead and topped off the oil. Should be good to go now. Let's go ahead and try and start it one more time. Turn on that gas, turn on that, give it a quick prime, choke it, and hold up. Alrighty, so it runs good. We cleaned the carb, changed the oil, so it's pretty much good to go now. The plug should be fine. Like I said, we don't really use it that much, just to clean around our house. Sometimes we do have a tractor with the snowplow on it. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.